charming, intelligent, and seemingly ordinary. Ted Bundy was the last person anyone would suspect of being one of America's most notorious serial killers. But behind his friendly smile lay a sinister darkness that would shock the world. Welcome to our true crime documentary, where we unravel the terrifying tale of Ted Bundy, a man who used his charm to lure his victims to their untimely deaths. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Ted Bundy was born on November 24, 1946, in Burlington, Vermont. Raised by his grandparents, Ted grew up believing they were his parents and that his mother was his sister. This revelation would later contribute to the complex psychology of a man who would become infamous for his brutal crimes. Bundy was an intelligent and charismatic young man. He attended the University of Washington, where he studied psychology and later law. Despite his promising future, Bundy harbored dark fantasies that would soon manifest in horrifying ways. In the early 1970s, young women began disappearing in the Pacific Northwest. The first known victim was Linda Ann Healy, a student at the University of Washington, who vanished from her home in January 1974. Over the next few months, more women went missing under similar circumstances. Witnesses reported seeing a handsome young man, often with his arm in a sling, asking for help with his car. This man was Ted Bundy, using his charm and feigned vulnerability to lure women into his trap. He would later admit to kidnapping, assaulting, and murdering at least 30 women across 7 states between 1974 and 1978. Bundy's reign of terror was temporarily halted in 1975 when he was arrested for the first time in Utah for kidnapping Carol Daranch. She was one of the few women to escape Bundy's clutches and would later testify against him. Despite being sentenced to prison, Bundy's story was far from over. In 1977, Bundy managed to escape from custody not once, but twice. His second escape led him to Florida, where his crimes escalated in brutality. In January 1978, he broke into the Chi Omega sorority house at Florida State University, brutally attacking 4 women and killing 2. Just weeks later, he abducted and murdered 12-year-old Kimberly Leach. Bundy's trial in Florida was a media sensation, the first to be nationally televised. Bundy, ever the narcissist, acted as his own attorney, relishing the attention. Despite his best efforts, he was found guilty of the Chi Omega murders and sentenced to death in 1979. He received another death sentence in 1980 for the murder of Kimberly Leach. Bundy spent nearly a decade on death row, during which time he confessed to numerous murders, hoping to delay his execution by revealing the locations of his victims' remains. His manipulative tactics, however, could not save him forever. On January 24, 1989, Ted Bundy was executed in the electric chair at Florida State Prison. Crowds outside the prison cheered, marking the end of one of the most terrifying chapters in American criminal history. Ted Bundy was a master of deception, a man who hid his monstrous nature behind a facade of normalcy. His case serves as a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk behind the most unassuming of faces. As we reflect on his heinous crimes, we remember the victims, whose lives were tragically cut short by a man who was anything but ordinary. Join us next time as we continue to explore the depths of human depravity in our ongoing series of true crime documentaries. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay safe.